The Bible tells us something we should do in every single situation. Do you know what it is? Let's go find out. Was there ever a time that you were really worried about something? Maybe you had a test coming up and it was really hard, or someone you knew was sick. Did you know that the Bible tells us what we can do in those situations? Let's read our new verse and find out what it is. New verse is Philippians 4:6, and it says, "Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God." Being anxious is like worrying. So this verse is saying that we shouldn't worry for any reason. We don't have to worry because God is in control and He takes care of us. So instead of worrying, what do we do instead? It says that we should pray, which is talking to God. And it says to do it with thanksgiving. That means giving thanks or being thankful. And so instead of worrying, we should pray and give thanks to God. Now let's learn the hand motions for this new verse. Are you ready to help us, Miss Emily?
I am.
All right, how do they go?
Philippians 4:6.
Philippians 4:6.
Be anxious for nothing,
Be anxious for nothing,
but in everything,
but in everything,
by prayer and supplication,
by prayer and supplication,
with thanksgiving, let your requests
let your request
be made known to God.
be made known to God.
Philippians 4:6.
Philippians 4:6.
So let's try putting that all together and saying the whole verse. Ready?
Okay.
Philippians 4:6.
Be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. Philippians 4:6. If you're a child of God, you can trust God. He is in control and you don't have to worry. Situations that could make us start to worry should instead make us turn to Jesus in prayer and gratefulness. So, if you're a child of God, I want to challenge you that if there's something that you're worrying about, you can look for a reason to choose to thank God instead of worrying about it. So, like if you're worried about a test coming up at school, you can thank God that you're able to go to school and learn a new thing. Or maybe you know someone that's really sick, and instead of worrying, you can take it to God in prayer. Now it's time to add our new verse to the verses that we already know and say them all together.
Do you have a fun way that we can say our verses, Miss Laura?
I think we should do it like we're in a tornado or a hurricane. Like
we're
pretend like
getting
there's
blown
wind.
around?
Yeah, like that, okay?
Okay.
So let's do it. Ready?
Philippians 4:4-6.
Rejoice in the Lord always. Again I will say, rejoice. Let your gentleness be known to all men. The Lord is at hand. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. Philippians 4:4-6. And remember, if you're a child of God, to look for ways to thank Him rather than worry.
And if you'd like to become God's child, you can learn about how to do that by watching one of our God's Gift videos.
Bye,
Bye.
kids. Thanks for coming.